Hi, I'm Jeremy, Vice President of Forward Thinking Systems and FleetCam. If you're watching this video, it means you're about to receive one of FleetCam's artificial intelligence-based advanced driver alert camera systems. I know it's a bit of a mouthful, so to keep it easier from here on out, I'm just going to refer to it as FleetCam AI. FleetCam AI is a vehicle camera system designed to alert you to potential hazards both in and around the vehicle. It does this through a number of cameras that might be mounted on the windshield, the dashboard, or depending on the system you have, potentially even have external cameras watching things like your blind spots or rear-facing cameras on the back of the vehicle. In either case, the goal of this video is to introduce you to the new technology that's being put in your vehicle and why you should be excited about it and how it's going to help you stay safe out on the road. So how does FleetCam AI keep us safer while we're on the roads? Well, it's doing a number of things at all times, but just to give you one example, the road-facing camera is always keeping track of our vehicle as well as the vehicle in front of us and the space in between us. That way, if the vehicle in front begins to reduce their speed, and maybe we haven't noticed yet, our camera system can alert us both audibly and visually inside our vehicle to help ensure that we maintain a safe following distance at all times. Additionally, should the vehicle in front dramatically reduce speed very quickly or potentially be completely stopped and we haven't realized as we're coming up to a stoplight or just a stopped vehicle for any reason and we haven't begun reducing our speed, it can alert us to the potential collision threat and help us have the notice that we need to hit our brakes, slow down, and prevent that accident from occurring. Additionally, the road-facing camera keeps track of things like the markings in the road, and it can notify us if we're beginning to drift into the lane next to us unintentionally or potentially off the side of the road. Another way FleetCam AI keeps us safe while we're on the road is with our driver monitoring system. This system keeps track of how focused we are on the road ahead of us, as well as any potential hazards such as driving fatigued or even falling asleep. It also keeps track of distractions, things like cell phones or smoking, or just us not paying enough attention to the road and our eyes being drawn elsewhere. The nice thing is, when it detects something that is a potential safety hazard, it can alert us both audibly and visually with a 1.5-inch display on your dashboard. Again, all of these are designed to keep you safe and ensure you're focused on the things that keep us safe while we're on the road for both ourselves and the other drivers around us. So now that we've discussed how FleetCam keeps us safe while we're on the road, it's time for me to show you what these events look like in action. I've got a closed off track that can allow me to show you just what happens when you're either distracted while driving fatigued, or potentially even falling asleep, as well as show you things like drifting into the lane next to you without using a turn signal. Additionally, I'll show you some examples of following distance warnings and some of the other things that you might see and experience while you're in the vehicle. But right now, let's get started. Let me show you how all of these things sound and what they do while you're driving.
Warning, driver distraction. Warning, lane departure. Unsafe following distance. Fatigue warning, please rest now.
Now that we've taken a look at how FleetCam AI works inside the vehicle, let's check out the Drive Shield app. Drive Shield is designed to give you control over your driver scorecard. It allows you to track your safety events, understand your score and how to improve, and comment on events that may have triggered even as a result of you doing the right thing, such as harsh braking in order to avoid an accident. As you can see from the dashboard screen, you can easily view your daily score, see a count of safety events per category, and review each individual event. Each event will have a status attached to it, and let's take a quick second just to explore the different types. New events are events that you have not yet reviewed. Pending coaching means the safety policy set by your company is requiring you to review and acknowledge the event. Disputed means you've marked this event to be reviewed because you feel that it should not count against your score for the day. Coached means you've reviewed and acknowledged the event. And dismissed means that your supervisor has dismissed the event and it will no longer count against your score. Now let me show you how simple it is to review, acknowledge, or dispute an event. Reviewing an event is as simple as clicking on it from either the main dashboard or events list. Before you click on the event, you'll notice a snapshot of what type of event it is, the date and time it was captured, and the potential number of points it may impact your score. Since you start every day with a perfect 100, each safety event captured will reduce your score by a defined number of points. Here in a bit, I'll show you where to find the list of events and their impact on daily scores. Once we're reviewing an actual event, you'll see information regarding when, where, and what type of event was captured. If it's a video event, you'll also be able to review the associated video clip. You'll see options at the bottom of the screen to either acknowledge or dispute the event as well. Acknowledging marks the event as having been reviewed and no further action is necessary. Disputing the event will take you to the discussion tab and allow you to comment on the event and mark it as disputed. In the discussion tab, you and your designated safety coach can keep a record of your dispute and any discussion regarding the event. In addition to reviewing events and keeping an eye on your current score, by clicking on More Details, you can see how your score compares to the average of your peers and review previous daily scores and events. Also, on your Profile tab, you can even track your trending progress. If you ever want a quick recap on how the Drive Shield app works, or to see the different event types and their associated impact to your daily score, simply click on the menu and select How It Works. From here you can select Scoring Rules, which will explain how the daily score is calculated. Additionally, you can select Event Types, which will display a list of the safety events enabled by your organization, along with the category they fall under and the number of points of impact they each have.